Alright, here is the Black Diamond ReVolt. Pretty excited about this. I just got it this morning. Actually, a family member of mine got it for me for Christmas, so I'm pretty stoked. I tried getting it back in the packaging, but that's pretty much impossible. This is basically what you get right here. 110 lumens, volt. This has the rechargeable nickel metal hydride battery, and that's pretty cool. So you can plug this thing into your computer, and then you can charge it up that way. It comes with some AAA's. Got some specs on there. Like I said, the USB. Anyway, so yeah, just fun facts, stuff like that. Anyway, so that's packaging. When you open it up, you've got a set of 3 AAA's that are rechargeable. Say ReVolt on them. So it's pretty cool. And then you get 3 energizers as well. And that's also good, so that way you don't have to charge it up right away. As for the light, you've got a battery charge indicator on the side right here. That turns blue. And then you've got 2 red LEDs right there. Then you've got 2 white ones. And then your big center triple power, it's called, by Black Diamond. And then you've got the button on top. And on the sides right here, got your USB port. And then here's the cable it comes with. It looks just to be like a mini or micro USB. So it's pretty standardized, which is good. So if you lose this, you can just go get a micro USB cable and you're good to go. So to put the batteries in, on the bottom here, there's a little tab. And all you gotta do is get your thumb under there, lift up on it, opens up, grab your batteries. See which way. And then there are these 2 hinges here. Let's see if I can get the light just right. So yeah, right here and right there. And I found that they can get snagged or get caught in the seam when you put it back together right up here. So you gotta watch out for that. So I usually just go see like that, they can get snagged. But if you start at the top and then like that and then work your way down, it should snap together just fine. There you go. Alright, so now we have our batteries in there. So to turn it on, you just press once on top. Those are the side LEDs. Pretty bright and nice and floody when you're outside. So that way you can have more spread out light instead of a focused beam. Click it once, comes off or turns off, and then turn it back on. You get that center light, which is insanely bright. I don't recommend looking at it. Neither does Black Diamond apparently. So yeah, it's really bright. I haven't gone outside with it yet, but I'm sure that it'll be sufficient for whatever it is that you need a headlamp for. So yeah, I'll probably post a little update here on how it performs on my Rainier trip in 3 days. We're going up doing a winter ascent. Should be pretty interesting. See how that goes. Anyway, to go to the red mode, you turn it off, hold it for 3 seconds, and then the red lights come on. And that's good, I guess, if you want people to see you, but maybe not blind them, or if you just want to read something or you need to find something really fast, and you don't need a whole lot of light. And then to switch to strobe, I think you hold this down. No, hold on. Yeah, you click it really fast 3 times when it's off. There you go, yeah. So you have to turn the light off and then click it 3 times. And it'll strobe. And every time you switch modes, the battery level indicator comes on, I think. Oh. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. There's the battery level. And so you can read the manual, and it'll tell you what the different levels mean. Green is full, and then there's orange, which is like 25 to 50, and then red is like less than 25%. Anyway, and then you've got the strobe on the 2 side LEDs. Now, I've noticed that you can't get the center one to strobe, but whatever, I guess that's just the way it is. What I thought's really cool about this light is that on the side, this light also turns, or excuse me, the side light battery indicator turns blue when it's in the locked position, or when the locked mode is enabled. So if you hold it down when it's off for 6 seconds, it'll go to red, and then it'll go blue. And so that flashing blue means that if this is in your pack and it's being jostled around and something bumps the on switch, it won't turn on. And so to get it out of lock mode, you have to hold it again for 6 seconds and then keep holding it. And so when it comes on and you let go, it'll just turn back off. And that's just in case something's pressing on it. You sit down and maybe you sit on your light or something. You sit on something that presses on it, it won't leave the light turned on. And so now it's flashing again, and there we go. We're back in normal mode, which is pretty cool. There's your strobe. We can hold for 3 seconds to go back to red. Turn it off, press it 3 times. Oops. There you go. So yeah, really awesome light. One thing that I don't really like about it is that it's not waterproof like the Storm is. So when you open up the battery case on the Storm has an O-ring right here in this groove that goes all the way around the battery compartment, and that helps to keep out water. This doesn't have that, so they talk about drying it and never to store a wet headlamp. It doesn't seem, they don't really make a big huge deal out of wetness in the instructions, or in the manual, so I'm really not concerned about it getting rained on, that sort of thing. They say to rinse it off with just normal tap water if it gets salt water in there, so it seems like they're not too concerned about water anymore. But they do not advertise this as waterproof like they do the Storm, so that's something to consider if you're going to be out in the rain for a long time. One thing I forgot to mention was the ability to dim the light. And so with the headlamp with the center beam on, the triple power LED, what you do is you hold down the top button until you get to the setting that you want, the dimness that you want. Just like that. So that's a lot dimmer than the full power. And then to get back to full power, turn it off, and the side ones come on, turn those off, and then you're back to full power. And so you have to dim, again, you just hold this down, and it'll dim for you. Anyway, so that's my review of the Black Diamond ReVolt headlamp. Looking forward to using it, and hope you guys found this helpful.